Okay, World Cruisers, today is October 22nd, 2025. We are on the second stop of our Canadian cruise, leaving out of Boston, and we're in Sydney, Nova Scotia, and we're going to be going to Cape Breton Island. So we're here to see the peak of fall colors, and we hit it just within a week of the peak. This will make you dizzy if you try and focus, but this is taken out the side window of the bus. As we're driving along part of the highway, you can see all the different colors. It was so amazing. I put in a couple of still photos of the beautiful colors so you can see them a little bit better. But it was absolutely stunning. And it was the most beautiful fall colors that we've ever seen anywhere in our lives. So about the second week or third week of October is the best time to come. It's a little bit of a crapshoot because it depends on how much rain they get and the temperatures of when you get to the peak of the colors. But our tour guide told us that it was probably 2 days prior to our arrival. It had a little bit of rain. Some of the leaves had fallen. So beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And on the way, we're going to Cape Breton Highlands National Park. And on the way there, there's a Gaelic college. I think they stop here because there's a restroom that the tour buses can use, but it's the largest Gaelic-speaking group of people outside of Scotland. And I think they said there's about 1,200 people that attend this college to learn the Gaelic language. So it's also the location of a music festival every year, which is really quite famous. And a lot of people come to the music festival that's held right here, I guess, on the college campus somewhere. But it's a multi-day event where you get all kinds of Scottish music and whatnot to listen to. So there's the notice. And you can see a little bit of the Gaelic language there, which is completely foreign to me. But again, the beautiful fall colors. I think that bush is called a flaming bush or something like that. It's probably what Moses saw on Mount Sinai. Anyway, so here we are at Cape Breton Highlands National Park, which is at the very north tip of Cape Breton Island. And some Scottish person bought this peninsula back in the 1800s and came here to try and get better from tuberculosis, I think. And so apparently they were successful in getting rid of it by coming to live here. It's totally beautiful in the summertime and fall, beautiful. I think the wintertime is pretty brutal. But you can see that their house that they built is located up there on the left part there. And it's not being used now because when Hurricane Fiona came through here in September of 2022, it destroyed a lot of things. The wind destroyed a lot of the roof on that house. It had to be rebuilt, and it rained quite a bit before they got the roof on. So it's only part of that building up there is functional as part of the national park, and you can come up here and stay at some of the cottages that are up there. Anyway, if you can imagine 80-foot waves coming into this cove, it completely destroyed the beach. They had to haul in sand again. You'll see in a minute that the beach mainly consists just off the sand of rocks that Fiona brought in and left. So it pretty much destroyed the beach. There's a golf course that's inland from this. It was pretty much destroyed. They had to rebuild because the waves came in. So you're looking at the Atlantic Ocean and the Highlands National Park. So on the way back to Sydney, we drove by this spot on the coast looking again out at the Atlantic Ocean, but to give you an idea of some more of the fall colors with the sun out. They're much more impressive when the sun is shining on them. So we got our money's worth in seeing the peak of fall colors. It was totally amazing. And this last short clip is a time lapse of us leaving the port of Sydney on our way to Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island, which was our next stop on the cruise. So Halifax first, then here, then Prince Edward Island.